you're talking about roan antelope. Somebody thinks it's just like a goat.
Namibia, welcome to the Tribe on One Africa TV. We are ready, set, and go. My name is Shay the Goddess Ulenga, and every week we are bringing you Namibian music here on the Tribe. For this episode of the Tribe, award-winning super producer DJ Chronic is setting us straight with the beats, Papa. Plus the hashtag Knockout Homelessness Project has everyone connecting as 30 personalities and artists will work together to raise money for the homeless in Namibia. MTC's corporate communication practitioner is here to tell us more. But first, we must sweeten the deal, as usual, with the hashtag Tribe Jive Challenge. Send us your videos of you jiving to any Namibian song, tag us on social media at the Tribe Namibia, and you could feature here on the show weekly. Don't move, because I'll be right back. Tribe here on One Africa TV. This week, Tribe exclusive features Namibian hit-making producer DJ Chronic in the flesh.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm actually surprised that you're actually like a calm guy, like you're actually very chilled. You know, like I thought the producer would be like, nogals DJ Chronic, like that's DJ and Chronic in there. Yeah. Tell us about your music background. Where did it all start?
Okay, it actually started a long way back. So I was actually born in Vambelan. Then I came in Rondo. Then I came to Windhoek. So then, you get in school. I was schooling at Awas Primary School.
Oh, you at Awas?
Yeah.
It's a whole
the whole time.
It is. I grew up around the corner from Awas.
Oh yeah, but it's a good school.
It's a very good school. Really good. Yes.
Yeah, like most of the time I still think about like I'm still there.
Wow.
So until now. So yeah, it's actually then from school every time I go home.
Yeah.
I would pick up computers.
Oh, you pick up computers?
Yeah, like broken stuffs. Then I had a friend of mine, his name is Tazara, but he was way older than me. Yeah, but these guys are always cool, the young kids.
Yeah.
Then I picked up a computer, I went home with a computer. So it was actually a box. From the box, it had like 50 Cent music.
So the box itself already had some music
yeah,
on
like
it
the
that
guys,
you found?
Yeah, the guy just put on 50 Cent music. And then from there, I got into music. Then I listened to 50 Cent rapping that hard with the energy, and I was like, oh man, I want to be
got the
this.
50 Cent haircut.
Yeah. Then I was like, no, I just want to be like this. This is what I want.
Wow.
So I was in school, I was doing well, came to grade 10, passed well, nice points, 12, I did well. But then something kicked in.
What kicked in? The beat?
Someone just introduced me to FL Studio. It was FL Studio 10. And then that's what really like confused everything.
Yeah, you didn't feel like you wanted to do anything with school?
Like, no. This is the thing, because school was like too boring for me. Because it's not producing, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Read, go to sleep, pass, then that, and then I was like, okay, I got FL Studio, and I was like, wow, okay, if I can do something out of this, then I can do anything.
Absolutely.
Then I'll do simple beats, funny beats.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, wow, oh, you can do this, oh, you know this. And from there I was like, okay, if one person can say this, that you are good, then I can do it.
Yeah. Imagine a few years later, Lisa Ellis is saying you're good, my
Yeah,
friend.
and then later I was hustling and selling my beats for, I mean, a lot of time when I tell this to people, they always laugh. I was like selling my beats for actually $10, $30.
Wow.
And the first artist that I was having, it was Uno Boy.
Uno Boy.
Uno Boy. So that's who I actually started with.
Wow. Big shout outs to Uno Boy, by the way.
You know,
yeah, big
yeah.
shout outs to Uno Boy.
Yeah.
That's why your music is so diverse, because you come from such a diverse place. I mean, you say that you're born in the north, and you speak a lot of languages also. When you were talking earlier on, you told me that.
Yeah.
But your music is so diverse. Tell us about the diversity. You know, many producers have like one tone. They can only specialize in one thing. But you can do anything for anybody almost.
Yeah.
Why is that so important to you?
Actually, to be honest, I just started understanding myself that like anything that I put my mind to, I can create it. I can do. So after that, listening to 50 Cent, I came to RBG, like this EDM music, electro dance music.
EDM.
Yeah, and then I made it because I heard it, and then I made it. So I was
So
like,
you
okay, I
just
can
made
do
it like-
anything.
So you just like heard it and then you're like, let me go and play with
As
this.
long as I put my mind on it, I can make it.
Wow. Working with Namibian artists on Kings of Chronicles, is that right?
Yes.
Kings of Chronicles.
Yes.
Why did you call the album Kings of Chronicles?
Because, I don't know, but I think Exit made it with the album that I produced.
Yes.
And Lizelas made it with the album that I produced.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, Kings of Chronicles.
Absolutely, because all the artists you're producing for are making it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so-
You worked with a lot of collaborations on the album.
Yes.
You like to collaborate with various artists, but you never really sing on the songs like a real producer.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite collaborations that you have done?
I think the one with Exit, Opus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was good because then, you know, everybody was like, okay, Exit, Kaboy Kamakili, Exit. I was like, okay, why can I not put this energy together? Let's see what happens. Then I just made it, and the song just blew up. I don't like most of the songs from the album are really blowing up,
Yeah.
but slowly.
Yeah, really. I've got a few of them on my phone.
And it even blew up my YouTube account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about your YouTube later on.
Yeah.
But what are you currently working on? What's currently cooking in your kitchen?
I don't know. For now, I'm just still focusing on my YouTube because I think it got monetized and it's bringing in something.
Right. Focus
okay.
where the money's at.
Yeah.
Let's look you up with some of DJ Chronic's hits that he has produced for other artists right here on the Tribe.
Looking like a sultan dripping in a glow of light, shining like a diamond covered in the soil of earth. Strut yourself, bro, strut yourself. Strut yourself, bro, strut yourself. Skin's like an animal, skin like a god. Hair like a lion mane, booty on that A game. Strut yourself, bro, strut yourself. Strut yourself, bro, strut yourself. Strut yourself, go strut yourself. Strut yourself, go strut yourself. Them flame beware of your power. Them flames take care of the coward. Them flame take care of the flowers. Water them, water them. Them flame go make that dodo. Them flame turn up the show though. Them flame don't take no, yeah. Strut yourself, go strut yourself. Strut yourself, go strut yourself.
Insurance is the best safety net you can buy yourself. It is something good you do for yourself because should anything happen to any of your assets, you will be okay. Luckily, it also doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. More affordable, yet still reliable options are available in Namibia. The right insurer will get you financially prepared for accidents or emergencies with insurance for your phone, car, buildings, or your business. Let the Good Deal Namibia help you stretch your dollar by directing you to the one insurer that promises decreased premiums the longer you are insured. For a quote, simply SMS INSURE to 555 and we will call you back. Welcome back to the Tribe. You are joining us smack in the middle of our Tribe exclusive featuring super producer, NAMA award-winning producer, mind you, DJ Chronic. So you said that some of the best collaborations you've had are with Exit. Who do you want to collaborate with in future? Who are the artists that you are looking at for your next project, maybe?
For now, I'm looking at international artists.
Are you for real, like you're outside of Namibia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Because for me, the award, when I got the award, I just felt like I still need to work more.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
The award was
And,
just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what should I do next? Because, you know, people are always looking up to you. I have like a lot of upcoming. They're always calling me, Chronic, what should we do? Yeah, and then I want to move to the next level.
To the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you mentoring other producers, other young guys who are planning to be the next DJ Chronic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Maybe you put the artists who are upcoming and the upcoming producers
Yeah,
together
and then they
call
will
it
do
the
something.
House of Chronic. Yeah. How much will you pay me for that? That idea I just came up with. Music videos. We don't see you in any of the music videos, that the songs that you work on. No?
I don't know. For me,
Even from the Kings of Chronicles album, like, are you planning?
yeah, I am. Actually, for me, what I want is, because I'm like visionary, so I have a lot of ideas. But I want to put them, like, I want my album, the way that I want to shoot it, is to have a story. The whole thing should mean something.
So from the beginning
From
to
the
the
beginning to the
end.
end, because the whole album means something. Yeah, so I want to put in something, something like enough cash. I want to, like, I'm saving a lot of cash to put to make something better.
All right.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Yeah,
I look
so
forward to that.
for Corona and all these things,
Yeah.
been nice time for me.
So you've just been working
Silently.
These are the ones you must be careful of, my friend. They'll bring you the fire.
Yeah.
Tell me, I want to talk to you, speaking of Corona and the challenges that it, of course, brought for the music industry. What do you think are some of the things that can be done better, especially for producers, especially for Namibian music producers? What things can maybe change to make this industry for producers better?
Okay, it's a lot. Like, what we can do is, I've been advising a lot of people, like, yo guys, you need to learn marketing. Like, in terms of marketing, we're talking about growing your YouTube account. You need to show everything that you are doing in a studio, because then the next person can say, oh, you're a producer, you do this. So I was always telling people, grow your YouTube account, grow your Instagram account. You know, these little $10, $30, put it in your account, sponsor your Instagram account, do all these things. Yeah, but for me, it's been good for me, because I know it already. So I have even raised like 50,000 from this Corona. So yeah, just through music.
The guy made $50,000, just 50K.
So
during the COVID-19 pandemic. We are
is
sleeping
good.
on our bread, my friend. You'll hear I'm the next producer. Watch. All right. To wrap things up, tell us about the DJ Chronic studio interviews, as well as the YouTube page. Like, what is it? You've mentioned even this YouTube page so many times in our interview. What happens on it that makes it special?
Okay, I don't know, but I just have a feeling that I think it's a future for me, because then I can show everything that I know. If you go there, you find how DJ Chronic make beats, how he records, what does he record. It's all about my life. So now I'm busy working on my looks, my image, and all these things. Yeah, so because nobody knows me yet.
No, I know you, my friend. I know you very well.
Yeah,
But
you
yes,
know me, but-
yes, but yes, to the people, to the new audiences. Yes.
Yeah, so it's more like my life now.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
show everything that I know. There's a lot that I know I can do.
Yeah,
Video
that you can
editing, I
share.
can do all these things.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good at cooking and all these things. So it's,
So you also cook a little bit there on the channel.
no, not yet.
But we are gonna
I have
watch
a lot
you.
of talent, yeah. So it's
So
gonna share.
you are made of a lot of things.
Yeah,
So we need to go to the YouTube channel to actually
Yeah,
catch
come to
up
my
with
YouTube
DJ
channel,
Chronic.
DJ Chronic Official, and check out a lot of stuff there.
Absolutely. Connie, thank you so much for producing Namibian music. Thank you so much for putting Unoboy on. Thank you for when you were a young boy, picking up those computers and going to rebuild them and starting to produce. We look forward to what you're going to do for Namibian music. I think your journey is still very young. And I know that if you are saying you've got so much more inside that you have not shown us yet, then there's just so much more coming from you. And we are very proud, very, very proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm really happy, and you know, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
But sometimes we just need to believe.
Sometimes you just need to believe.
And
Such a humble guy, my friends. Follow The Chronic on social media and check out that YouTube page that he's talking about, DJ Chronic Official, to stay on beat.
Yep.
Here is some more Chronic on The Tribe.
Don't you love that you always get more at PEP? Like Bramley Scented Tissue Oil. Why get just one when you can take any 3 for only 50? And get Ladies Doral Deodorant just $24.99 per 2-pack. Come to PEP for more great deals at the lowest prices by far.
Welcome back to The Tribe on One Africa TV. Now aimed towards addressing the inadequacies of homelessness in Namibia, leading digital enabler MTC on the 7th of July 2020 launched the 2nd edition of the MTC Knockout Project, in aid of efforts to address homelessness in the country. Here to tell us more is our resident MTC expert. I'm playing. Here to tell us more is a corporate communications practitioner, Mr. Fikameni Matthias. Thank you so much for coming back to the show.
Thanks for having me once again.
Can we call you, though, the resident MTC expert? You know, all things MTC, you got our back.
For today. It's all good. It's all
Let's start with this one, the Knockout Project. Everybody's excited about it.
Everybody's excited.
Yeah.
Last year when we launched this, I think everybody thought, this is a joke, what's MTC up to and all that.
Yeah.
Until I think the evening when we finally saw the personalities in the ring, boxing. When we launched this, we initially said, you know, the Knockout Project is a charity event that aims to address various social ills in society. Last year we tackled the GBV, and one of the objectives, similar to this year's second one, is first and foremost, we want to create that discussion. We need people to start having real discussions on the social ills, and I think that's what we have achieved. What we have achieved with GBV. This year, I think COVID-19 has just exposed the issue of homelessness, and we felt it's befitting to tackle that social ill. So once again, we want to start people. We want to start hearing people talking about these discussions, and secondly, of course, to raise money. Of course, to go to the cause. Now, we're not experts in solving some of this. Ask me about selling recharge vouchers. There I'll be able to give you something. So we aim to raise those funds to give it to the experts in the industry to finally address this. So we're calling in corporate Namibians to come on board and say, look, it's not an MTC fight. There are so many corporates in Namibia, and come on, let's participate and let's beat homelessness.
Tell us about who is involved. We know the backstory is that 30 personalities and 30 artists are going to be teaming up for the personalities to perform these 2 songs from the artists. But like partnership-wise, and if you could drop us a couple of names.
So at the launch, we invited corporate Namibia to either come on and endorse one of the personalities.
So a personality will be endorsed, and
Yes.
then the $50,000
Yes.
from the corporate will be going through then. Okay.
Yes. So what we did last year, we would give the corporate branding rights of that specific personality. So we're working around the same perimeters to say, come on board, endorse one of the personalities, and of course give you your returns on investment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How is it going to work though? How are you going to do this? I want to know. So give us an example. For instance, we know that Ruby the Dime is going to be performing 2 Lioness tracks.
Yes.
We know that Ruby the Dime is not an artist.
Yes.
What kind of a process are you going to be putting us through in order to get on top?
So just like last year, you had personalities who've never been in the ring. Perhaps maybe a street fight that wasn't recorded. So this time around, we're taking personalities who've never held a mic, who've never been on stage, who've never had people scream on them, who've never really just had that vibe on a stage and all that. So in the next 3 months, these personalities are going to have, through their exposure, going to have a live band. They're going to have a vocal coach just to get that voice right. They're going to have a choreographer to get the dance moves. So let's say, for example, like we have some of our EXCO members, that's Tim Leakey and Melvin, that will be performing as PDK. So when your Namibians see PDK on the stage, there are certain dance moves they expect.
Yes.
So we'd like to see some of these personalities emulate the dance moves. So in the next 3 months, that's what we'll be doing. And of course, on the night, we hopefully will see that really transcend.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Do you think your boss has the moves? Do you think Tim will be able to pull it off?
You saw it in that demo video.
Actually, we've got the demo video. We've got the demo video. Check it out here on the Tribe.
You know, we started this project last year. The emphasis last year was gender-based violence. In 2020, we're taking it another step up. Emphasis this year is homelessness. We'll be performing as PDK.
The purpose why we called it Knockout is we took a conscious decision on an annual basis to knock out the social ills that are affecting our communities.
We'll appreciate your support. So come through, come see us knock out the dance floor, the stage, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody there.
So this sounds quite exciting.
Yes.
We look forward to seeing all these personalities performing these very famous hit songs by Namibian artists. The pressure is real. How can everyday Namibians participate though?
So the event is scheduled for the 3rd of October. It will be at the NTN. Now with COVID around, there are certain measures or parameters that we ought to operate in. So for Namibians to participate, of course, you can buy your ticket. That's the value of $50 Namibian. It gives you an online access to the show from the comfort of your house.
So is that like a code that you enter because you've got the ticket?
Yes, so those tickets will be available on our service menu, so it will be on MTC services.
Okay.
And then you can also buy a ticket, a VIP ticket worth $500 Namibian to finally come through.
Okay.
So that's the contribution we really just want from the ordinary Namibians.
And you're hoping to raise 1.5 million Namibian dollars?
We're hoping to raise 1.5. So if you count the 30 Namibian personalities, hoping that every personality gets an endorsement from a corporate, so that will roughly bring you to 1.5. And then, of course, we will then later decide what to do with the money. As I said, we're not experts in this. We just want to create the platform and that whole experience.
Last year, you distributed the money amongst GBV or organizations that fight GBV.
Yes. Last year we raised about 980 900,000 Namibian dollars. So we had a call for entry or submissions rather for the guys in the fraternity who deal with these things. We scaled it down to 4 beneficiaries. Those we've then divided the money, and they've started with their projects addressing GBV, and that's what we'd like to do again.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Who do you look forward to seeing the most on that night? All 30,
preferably. But one, of course, would be the MTC team.
Yes.
I just can't wait to see these guys away from the laptops with the corporate jargon and everything and sing. But besides that, the other personalities really where you see this guy is going to be challenged. For example, you've got OC Ebbs and Big Mitch.
And Big Mitch.
Yes. Perform as
Swazis.
You have Ricardo Manetti perform as Kalux.
Oh my God.
So put your talks on the side and coaching sides and everything and just come out as Kalux. But we don't necessarily expect your Ricardo Manetti to completely be your Kalux. We also want them to have their own identity in it. But it's a challenge, and that's what makes it exciting. Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me and always bringing us up to speed with what MTC is working on in terms of when it comes to entertainment a lot. Yes. Speaking about the Namas, can you just give me a wink for yes? No.
It's a yes.
Okay.
We will, in the next few months, announce.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Head on over to the MTC socials to find out who is versus who, personality and artist, and find out how you can get your tickets to Warm the House on the 3rd of October. As for me, let me head off and start preparing for me versus Sally Boss Madame. I don't know how it's going to be, but it's going to be something. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This story, there's something else going on.
Have you ever seen someone die in front of you?
Once.
He's a school teacher. He's a local family man.
That's what he wants everybody to believe.
Death isn't going away. It's getting closer.
Follow Detective Harry Ambrose as he uncovers the most disturbing case of his career in the 3rd installment of The Sinner. If you're itching for more serial entertainment, then tune into Bull and discover the science behind winning a case. Or delve into the twisted world of Isono, a brand new African telenovela. And live large with Don Cheadle as he builds a Wall Street empire in Black Monday. Only the best series right here on DS.
Welcome back to the show. Time for the Hot Right Now, featuring Namibian artists in all their music video glam and glory. This week it's Cassidy Caron with the song called Sage on The Tribe.
I need a girl and some touching, singing sweet melody. Then I burn some seeds for the good vibe, good vibe, good vibe. Then I burn some spit for the good time, good time, good time. She wants a long glass of some good wine. I had a long day, I need to unwind, but that's just song play. I gotta rewind, that's how we lose time until the sunshine. I need a freak on repeat. Every night of the week, you're my Spanish guitar. Tonight is my hands on your strings. Every night of the week, you think we're going too fast. Take the tempo a little slower, a little slower. I forgot to get to know ya. Why you not connected to my soul for? Done with all that kitty shit, I'm so grown. If you're not trying to put me in your whole world, nigga, so long. Girl, what you say? Watch what you say. There goes the brain, trying to complicate. What we want will never be the same. I don't think I'm ever gonna change. Maybe in a different life, at a different time, it's a different day. But baby, tonight.
If you've missed anything at all, follow us on social media at The Tribe Namibia to catch up. From all of us here at One Africa TV, stay home and stay safe. Thank you for joining us. Until next week, Lindway.
Then I burn some spit for the good time, good time, good time. She wants a long glass of some good wine. I had a long day, I need to unwind, but that's just all days. I gotta rewind, that's how we lose.
us on #LearnOn1. Tell us what you're learning and where you're learning it from. Send us your name and town to the One Africa TV's WhatsApp on 081 200 6659 or send an SMS to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better. We always love to hear from you. Send us your views, comments, and videos with your name and town to the One Africa TV's WhatsApp on 081 200 6659 or send an SMS to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better. Today on One Always There.